because item build is a very... I change my item build every game. There are only a few heroes that I go a fixed item builds, because those are the heroes where those items will always be better, no matter what kind of game it is. Talking about the QOP roles, I will remember that the QOP roles will probably be just solo mid, solo off lane, which is rarer nowadays, and a support QOP. That's when maxing Shadow Strike might be decent, like a Brood Mother and a QOP at the off lane or safe lane, having Broodlings poking and QOP poking as well with Shadow Strike. What's my Facebook page? It's right below at the info page. Yeah, there are a lot of troll comments. Do I consider pub games as practice? Yeah, I do consider pub games as practice. I mean, that's where you start practicing. You don't just hop into a match and practice. You practice from pubs. 你有没有收到 G1 的邀请？我有收到 G1 的邀请，可是我的队伍可能不会玩这个比赛，因为我们没有 sponsor. That was me speaking Chinese anyway. Yeah, I will watch a QP if maybe some other time. I just did a QP, so I'm gonna do something else next week. You shouldn't buy Ethereal Blade on QP early, because you're gonna get the plus 30 agility. I mean, of course it will boost your ulti damage and stream damage, basically all magic damage, but why would you get it early on? You're gonna have plus 30 agility and go around e-blading people. It's not very good, unless it's like a late game. No, I didn't put lipstick. It's just my tea. How do I deal with QP's low HP? When you get into the fight, you often find yourself bursted down. The way to deal with QP's low HP is to get a threats and medic stick and a bottle, which I have been emphasizing quite a lot. And it's about positioning when to go into the engagement. That's important. You can have 500 HP, but if you know when to jump in and when to back off, you are hardly gonna die. I would go on about criticizing competitive games, but right now I would like to start with pub games till I get better. I played QP yesterday and I bought threats BKB Ship Desolator. Is the build any good? The build isn't bad, but I have no idea what the opponent heroes are, so I can't comment on whether it is good or bad. Yeah, I will. Can you do a Doombringer guide? Yeah, I will do a Doombringer guide when I'm better at this. Because I'm actually good at Doom as well. Ice, can we play and viewer in-house? I'm currently training for IEM as well as Horn, and I'm gonna be very busy recently. So the only spare time I have, I'm gonna be playing pubs or training with my team. Wait, let me see the chat. I'm gonna answer a few more questions before I stop and go on to a pub game. Actually, maybe I'll just answer all of them. I'll stop at 9:30. It's better to have a time. The QP worst matchups. QP doesn't really have a worst matchup. QP is one hero that can win any hero solo mid. Almost any hero solo mid. How do I fight against TA as QP? Well, first you get your support to buy a sentry. You put the sentry at middle. And then you proceed to Shadow Strike him and poke him down. Take the last hits and make sure you're zoning him out of the range. There's actually this very good Reddit post about zoning people out of the range. About zoning, you all should go and take a look at it. It's a YouTube video. Hold on a second. Okay, let me see the map. Let me see the DotA buff link. Who's the best tier 2 QB player? I think Mushi should be the best tier 2 QB player. People actually bans his QB against him. Meza StarCraft. Are you Meza? Why are you typing here when you can Steam chat me? Anyway. Yes, I'm joining IEM StarCraft 2. Is Ursa suited for jungling? Yes, Ursa is definitely suited for jungling. I think it's a hero meant for jungling in some ways. Okay, regarding the QP items, then he asked the threats BKB and Desolator. I think the Desolator wasn't needed, but then seeing that you have a Dazzle on your team, a Desolator wouldn't be bad since you're gonna get more armor reduction. And armor reduction actually stacks up very well throughout the whole game, no matter how much armor the opponent has. Unless they have a Lich and an old Triumph Protector, then you're screwed. Yeah, so it's quite a decent items. Just Steam chat me if you have my Steam account. Why would you post here? But yeah, I will do an invoker guide when I get better at this. I have to work on my enunciation as well. Or pronunciation. Wait, yeah. They have the same meaning, never mind. How do you win Bottle Horse in mid lane if your team doesn't provide OBS and bird only chick? You cannot win the mid lane if your opponent is a Bottle Horse. It has been proven it has been proven a lot of times that I have fought against a lot of heroes. I was QP, I was SF, I was even playing something overpowered. But if the opponent is bottle crowing, especially a DK, QP or something that can wave out and fan out, you just cannot win the lane. You just have to do the same thing as he does, or control rune and take a lot of last hits. It's almost impossible to kill him unless you get a gang on him. Weaver is not played more competitively because I have no idea actually. Weaver is a very good hero. Maybe because the new graphics for the bugs is quite gross maybe. I don't know. Ursa is not really OP. Ursa is just overpowered in the jungle and against neutral creeps. Ursa is not chosen mainly because of his lane control. Is Kelly Milky's going IEM? I have no idea. I am not Loader. And I'm not Kelly as well. Obviously. Yeah, I have to get better at commentating or casting stuff or speaking right in front of the camera or PC or whatever you want to call it. I have no idea about Ishra and MEFC. Yes, I hardly reply chat on Steam because I disabled all the sound and notification. Actually, there's like a lot of people PM me on Steam. Wait. Okay, nothing much. I don't think it's worth it to get Shadow Strike level 2 for laning. My friends and teammates have tried out before, getting level Shadow Strike 2 getting level Shadow Strike. Getting level 2 Shadow Strike first before getting Fan. In the end, you're gonna have a slower Fan and lower level Blink, which will affect quite a bit. But level 2 is actually a very good level for Shadow Strike to be at if you're gonna pump more into Shadow Strike. Why no one plays Techie in DotA competitively? For DotA 1, everyone is too pussy. For DotA 2, it's not out yet. How come I'm not verified in Steam? I have no idea. I don't really care as long as I can play the game. When and how do you dive towers for QOP to get kills? When you can kill the person and run away safely, or when it's a very good trade-off. For example, you kill 2 and you get killed by the tower. What do I think of the new twin head dragon? How would I lane with him? With what heroes? I would lane him with any good melee or range heroes. RK is one hero that's not bad to lane with twin dragon. Any strong melee hero or range with a stun is good, because twin head dragon is basically a hero with a lot of stat points, so it can actually tank for quite a bit. Is there any horn hero I like? I like Bombardier because it's broken. I think it's broken. What do I think about the Chinese Dota? Why no one except Navi can play on the same level against their teams like you? I think a few teams can play on the same level against the Chinese teams, like Orange and us. Actually, I'm just gonna say 2 teams, cause I think that's a fact. The reason why is because Navi is a team where they go on by momentum, I think. So if they're gonna win all the way. And the reason why Chinese Dota is so strong is because they are just very stable and they train a hell of a lot. Like, it is true that they are being paid professionally, which is why they're training that much. But the fact is, they still put in a lot more effort compared to the other teams. The new Alchemist is quite good. Anyway, I'm not gonna answer any other questions that's not about QOP or Dota. With Lycan nerf, can I just answer QOP questions? So I can actually have other heroes to do instead of like answering every single question about every other heroes. You remember me. Yes, I do remember you. QP has low attack damage and lower HP than other strength agility heroes. What makes it so special? If like 1v1 with DK, wouldn't it be better? QP has actually quite a high attack damage, base damage, and yeah, he has a lower HP, but I think QP has one of the longest range for a range hero, 625 or 650. I'm not even sure about that, but the fact is QP has a very nice attack animation. It actually has a decent base damage, and the thing about QP is, for solo mid hero, it has Blink. Blink makes it very easy to control runes, kill someone and run away if you're gonna get ganked. You can't just stun it and expect and kill it with a slow. You have to stun it and actually chain stun it. And Shadow Strike is actually very overpowered at level 1. No, I will probably not stream my StarCraft 2 training for IEM. Because if I do stream it, people are gonna know how bad I am. If you're getting owned at mid really badly, for example, if you're getting owned at mid really badly, I'm not gonna give examples, because